One of the great products that's been developed over the last year has actually been thinner glass blocks for showers, walls, and bars. The standard glass block is 3 7/8 or approximately 4 inches thick. A thinner glass block is 3 1/8 inches thick. The advantage of a thinner block, there's actually several of them. One very obvious advantage is because it's thinner, it actually costs less money. So one of the advantages can be it can be more cost effective than a thicker glass block. Another advantage can be the weight. A lot of people are concerned about how much a shower wall may weigh in their bathroom and hey, do I need to beef up the studs to put this glass block shower wall in? While you don't really need to do that in most cases, even with the thicker block, it's nice to know that there's a thinner unit which is actually even lighter. The other advantage of a thinner glass block is that most of the shower wall sections that we actually make for people are prefabricated in sections. So if you've got a 10 block section in the 3 1/8 and you've got a 10 block section in the 3 7/8, that 3 1/8 is going to weigh about 20%, 20 to 25% less weight. So it's easier to work with the sections.
The thinner shaped blocks are definitely geared toward the do-it-yourselfers, where you may not have a ready set of extra hands there. With the thin line product, you're using a lighter product. Overall, it's the same as the 4-inch thick glass block, it's just lighter. And that in itself, when you're talking about prefabricated sections, makes everything a lot easier.
In shower wall applications, also, one of the challenges can be space inside of a shower. So if somebody's, let's say, doing a bath to shower conversion, and they're using glass block, and it's a 60-inch wide space by, let's say, 34 or 36 inches deep. Well, using a thinner block is actually going to buy you approximately 3/4 of an inch space on the inside. And if you've got not a lot of depth in a shower, every inch of space is a helpful thing. So the thinner blocks in this case are allowing you to make that wall lighter, less costly, and provide more space. In addition to that, there's actually, in the thinner block, there's a new curved block called a radial block. And unlike the old curved blocks in the thick line, which had a square face on the inside, this one is actually round on the inside. So it's a nicer curvature in these thinner blocks than in the thicker blocks as well. So it's been designed with neater look, more cost effective, more space, lighter. It can also be colored or frosted, so you have just as much flexibility in the thinner block with adding glass tile blocks, frosting, coloring, as you did with the thicker block. So really, it's kind of neat what it has done. From a patterning standpoint, there's still the very popular wave pattern, which is sort of that wavy, obscure pattern that provides privacy for a shower. But if somebody has a high-end look on the inside and they want to see into that nice tile work, there's also a clear glass block so you can see directly through. And that clear block is only available in the thinner glass block. So it's really neat that this product has come out. There's the finished ends in the thinner block. There's a block called a double end. So it has like 2 ends that are finished. So if you want to do a wall that kind of came out and it's stepped down and stepped down and stepped down, we can do that with the thinner block. And then there's also one called Veer, which makes like a 90-degree turn. So if you're doing a bar application, the Veer, many of the bars, recreation room bars, basement bars are L-shaped, so you can use that 90-degree block in the thinner series to create that as well. So you've got all of the flexibility that you do with the standard 4-inch material, but again, at a better price, lighter, with all of the various options available.